Welcome back. COVID has already been found in animals, ferrets, rats, and raccoons, to name a few. But another animal many people in Wisconsin have a deep connection to stands out. Jamie Perez joins us now to explain. Jamie.
The USDA just did a study that found COVID-19 antibodies in deer. I spoke with them about what they found and what it means for hunters. Finding COVID antibodies in deer didn't surprise USDA's Thomas DiLiberto. Something else did.
The fact that we saw antibodies in all 4 states and deer in all 4 states would suggest to us that the exposure is probably happening on a much broader geographic scale.
The USDA found COVID-19 antibodies in a small portion of white-tailed deer in Illinois, Michigan, New York, and Pennsylvania.
We only looked at the deer in 4 states because those were the only states that we had access to samples to during the pandemic.
DiLiberto said that still suggests COVID could very well be found in the deer right here in Wisconsin. However, there's no evidence that you can catch COVID from eating venison. Still, DiLiberto recommends you wear gloves, disinfect your tools, and cook the meat thoroughly.
Simple precautions that we've always recommended that hunters take to protect themselves from potentially getting any disease. Those recommendations have not changed with this study.
The USDA only collected 481 samples from the 4 states. Only 33% of that small sample size showed COVID-19 antibodies. We asked the Wisconsin DNR about the findings, and we were referred back to the USDA.
Our study was a really introductory survey that just looked at relatively small sample sizes in very focal areas,
suggesting that no one should conclude from this that all white-tailed deer have the antibodies.
We'd have to do a much more in-depth study to determine that.
DiLiberto said that studying the samples gives the USDA a better idea about which species of animals can serve as hosts to the virus, helps predict the impact on wildlife and the risk of cross-species transmission. That study also did not show any indication that deer became sick from COVID-19, only that antibodies had formed.
Jamie, thank you.